Good morning. It's a beautiful day this morning. This whole week has been wonderful. We start out with cool mornings and it gets a little hot in the afternoon, but it's been pretty nice. Today, I'm going to make peach cobbler for my husband, and I might show you how easy of a recipe I have to make it. It's so simple. My tomatoes from my garden. I'm going to take some over to my son and daughter-in-law's. We just don't eat them fast enough, and I'd rather give them away than they go rotten. So that's a couple things on my agenda. Oh yeah, and I need to go to this little bookcase. This is the one that I painted outside. It's not staying up here, but I just had to put a couple little things on there. My flowers need to be refreshed a little bit. And let's go see the garden, see what's happening, see how my Dahlia's doing. Yes, Lucy and Simba have been waiting for Mama all morning. Come on, Simba. I'm gonna have to check for beans today. I don't know, they're pretty sporadic. But I only planted a couple rows, so once they get going, we'll get some seeds starting to bloom out. That's about it. Oh, they're mowing the schoolyard back here. And still has some tomatoes coming up. Can't wait to go get my mums. I'm going to get a couple mums. I'm not going to get a lot, just a couple. I have one up front, but I need a couple more. Oh, and maybe a few for containers. I had to replant the coleus that I had cut these off the tops of the ones. Ooh. Oh, she feels healthy. So I put one in here because the container got too small, and they were hard to keep watered in that little container. And then I put one over here. And one leaf broke off, so I just stuck it back in the dirt. She should root. And she looks happy. Happy and healthy, so that's good. Hibiscus should be coming up. Yeah, it'll be blooming in a day or two. Right, Simba? They caught a locust this morning. They always get so excited when they get a locust. Look at it. Look at all those sprouting up out of that one. One little, yeah, I just put one bulb in each, and oh yeah, I went to pick up my husband yesterday, and they had this grass. I don't know what it's called, but it's tall grass, but it only gets up about, I don't know, 3 foot or so. And it's straight up and down, and it's nice and sturdy, and I grabbed some seeds off of it, so I'm going to plant those in a pot maybe today. So, yep, I got this, I had this topsoil. I probably should fertilize all my flowers and stuff, my whole garden. Maybe it would help those beans. I have some Miracle-Gro left, so I'll probably just use it. And but I have some of this organic topsoil. It's kind of a compost topsoil from Organic Valley. They have one that has manure in it, and I really like it. So I'll just use that and plant those little seeds that I got from that grass, and see if I can't get it to grow. Let's see. We could go around front. Nothing much happening up there except the kind of the same old for now. But we'll go take a look. It's kind of looking pretty, kind of growing together. Kind of reminds me of Christmas. Grass is looking pretty. Yeah, like I gotta change some things around up here this fall. Probably start next month. My crossbus is about done, I think. But if I cut those dead ones off, they'll probably sprout a few more blooms, but they're probably about done. But you know what? I forgot. I got bulbs on the way. So I might as well wait until I get them. I should get them the first or second week in September. And I can plant them for spring. There's going to be more tulips and more daffodils, double daffodils. So, and I'm just going to mix them up on both sides of that front wall, that front garden underneath the oak trees. That way there'll be a mix of tulips and daffodils on both sides. So we'll see how that looks next spring. Should look pretty. But other than that, just not much going on here. I'm going to see how take a closer look at these zinnias, and they're still growing new stems and stuff. Yeah, there's a bud. I might prune them up a little bit more today. I did the other day. I pruned them up and cut back, and I might do the same again today. Might be a little bit of a project I can do. I don't know if that's like a mold or something, but we've had some good rains in the humid weather. It's been really humid, so. But for me, this is kind of the end of the season. It's starting to get to the end of the season, and usually I have flowers that are blooming clear to the end, but it's sporadic, and my garden's not full by any means, but it gives me time to dig up, de-weed, replant. Well, not really replant, but get it ready for spring. Usually my strawberries and most of my garden, I cover it with the dried leaves, and it kind of keeps it. I mean, my strawberries are green all year, all through the winter. And if I cover them up with the dead leaves, dried up leaves, they kind of get a head start in the spring. So, in my garden the same way, it gets, we get a lot of oak leaves and stuff falling, and leaves from our other trees. And I forgot, and Matt put a birch out here too. That's one of the first trees he got here too. We've enjoyed it a lot. It's been a good old tree. And so, yep, a lot's changed from being a field back here and farmland to new homes and stuff. They're not so new anymore, but there's homes clear on the other side too and stuff. But I think my husband did a good job of getting this piece of property, because we have loved it. It's been a good place. And if I get my she shed, I'm really looking into it. Excuse me. I'm really looking into it. And it might just be one of them rubber ones. Maybe I can get one that kind of looks, and this shed has to be painted again, because when we redid the windows, that's where Matt spray painted the trim around the windows black. So if you can tell. But yeah, this will all get painted red again, and I'm just not sure what I'm gonna go with. I know that Home Depot and some of the places, they have pretty good deals, sometimes sales. So it's just gonna be probably spur of the moment when I do, and hopefully be the one that I really like. And as far as I might just get, they have like a 12 by 10 little greenhouse, and I could put it like either in the middle and just take out my strawberries and restart them somewhere else, or just take one section and put in a little greenhouse. It might be kind of cute, walking up to a little greenhouse, and here I have flowers on this side and a little vegetation on this side, and it'll come to me. It just takes time to think about what it will look like, but I think that might do it. Just do one in the middle, because I thought about getting one for this side and another one for this side, but you know what? I don't know, or maybe getting a bigger one and doing just a few plants out of each side. I don't know. We'll see. And I'll talk it over with my husband too, see what he thinks. He'll be like, well, if we're gonna move, it's just one more thing you're gonna have to move. I says, well, maybe the new owners will like it, and we'll fit it in with the price of the house or something. But for right now, I just want to keep going. I've worked most of my life and raised kids, and And this is something fun for me and something to do during the day while he's working, and he likes it too. So together we'll come to a decision on what to put out here. But he has talked about a little shed for me, for my tools and my bird food and fertilizers and stuff like that. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. And he knows that I do want a greenhouse, so I don't think it'll be too hard to convince him to do maybe something in the middle there. You know, instead of putting a greenhouse over the whole thing, I think it would make more sense just to have a nice little greenhouse right in the middle. Yeah, I think that would be cute. Be like a little cottage, maybe, something like that. Maybe I can learn to build, and I can just go get some old windows. And so I ran into a lot of old windows when I went antiquing, and my brother and my sister-in-law said, see, they're right in front of you, Tina. You could build your own little greenhouse. I said, I know, but I just, you know, we'll probably start getting serious about it, or I'll start getting serious about it maybe later this year, or maybe in the spring. We'll see how that goes. All right, you guys, I've talked your ears off a little much this morning, so I want you all to have a really fun day, and thank you for watching, and thank you for your comments. I appreciate that so much. I would love to have you as a subscriber if you like it that much, but if not, maybe down the road. So, hey, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon in the next video.